So the purpose of this action today is to shine a spotlight on the climate emergency. We've had 30 years of protests for climate, and there's been absolutely zero meaningful change. Hopefully, when people see what's going to go on today, the nonviolent sacrifice, that will gain more traction. The climate crisis is not just something that happens in poor countries or happens to brown people. It's happening here, and it's happening faster than previously expected. Climate crisis means fiscal crises. I used to be a firefighter for the Forest Service up near Paradise, California. The 2018 Camp Fire destroyed the whole city. It's like $24 billion of insured damages. It sent a rippling effect throughout the country. Eventually, the state's just going to run out of money. And what that means is there's no more support for the poor, there's no more money for policemen, no more money for firefighters, there's no more beds in the hospital. It's social collapse. I was depressed, and then I saw Extinction Rebellion in the UK, and I saw them filling up the jails. And they were actually doing what Martin Luther King was trying to do in the 60s. They were shining a spotlight by increasing the cost of the government. We can hope that everyone, makes the best personal choice and stops driving around, carpools or whatever, but it's the government that has the power and the responsibility, and they haven't done anything. I wouldn't consider myself an activist. I'm here because I just want to grow old peacefully. And I feel like the climate crisis is an obstacle for me of growing old peacefully. Social collapse is an obstacle for me growing old peacefully. So I don't consider myself an activist. I would say more of a survivalist. I think if people really understood at the latest science, everyone would be out here. Right? We all care about our kids, right? Because if we can't protect our kids, then what kind of people are we? We need system change. And the way you create system change is with mass participation, nonviolent, civil disobedience. That means filling up the jails. That means sacrifice, right? Because millions of people have sacrificed themselves for this country. Right? They've sacrificed, that's their legacy, right? Millions of Americans sacrificing their liberties and their lives for our common good. I feel like I have to sacrifice. And when I say sacrifice, I mean sacrifice liberties, I mean getting arrested. Because I'm terrified about the climate crisis, and I have to do something. Because that's how climate crisis becomes real to people, is, oh, maybe it is serious if someone's getting arrested for it. It's about love and rage. It's expressing that rage nonviolently.
People are dying. Entire ecosystems are collapsing. We are in the beginning of a mass extinction, and all you can talk about is money and fairy tales of eternal economic growth. How dare you? For more than 30 years, the science has been crystal clear. How dare you continue to look away and come here saying that you're doing enough when the politics and solutions needed are still nowhere in sight.